How's it
going?
Some issues with the
So look, this is the proof that in a relationship of controllers in Angular, if you have parent and the child, the child will be able to see parent scopes and will be able to access them without the need to rebind the controller to the divs. Okay. So let me show you what I mean by this. Okay, so we have two controllers. Okay. So this title 3 exists in the parent controller. Alright? So then what do? We create a div with the parent controller. Well, let's just remove all this mumbo jumbo, it's completely irrelevant. Then we create second div inside the parent and we bind it to the second controller. Now, note that title 3 does not exist in the it does not exist in the child. Okay, so the question is, will it appear? And the answer is yes, it will appear. You see, we can display it. So how is that possible? That's because the child automatically inherits all the scopes from the parent. Okay, so now then the problem is because most of the time in the code we can't really see the parent. So what happens if you have an overlap between the scopes? So let's say the parent has title 3 and the child has title 3. Which one is going to be displayed? And the answer is the child is going to display its own scope. It will prioritize its scope even though the variable is the same. But you can think about it as an object that just overrides itself. That's why it's being displayed. That's why the child is being displayed, not the parent, because child code comes after the parent. It basically overrides the scope. What that tells me is that this scope is basically shared across all the controllers. And when you're binding to the scope, you're just binding to one general scope, not exclusive to that controller. Now, if you want to create isolated scopes, you can do that through components and directives, but overall, when you're using scope, it's pretty much one scope for all the controllers. So just be aware of this. Okay, take care, bye-bye.